Hello and welcome. My name is Bob Belf, and today I got a partner spotlight, Trilibis, who is an IBM WebSphere Commerce certified partner. And today I'm going to introduce you to their utility, which does dynamic resizing of images and delivery of those images to different channels. We're going to talk a little bit about how those images are delivered to the desktop, tablets, and smartphones. So what I'm going to do is I've actually installed this on WebSphere Commerce, and I'm going to kind of show you how I configured it and then how it ends up working in the end using Chrome. So we're going to talk a little bit about ImageMagick, which is an open source package that resizes image. I use it all the time on my WordPress site, and if you're a WordPress blogger or developer, you're probably very familiar with ImageMagick. And then we're going to talk about Trilibis' Snow.io plugin, which does the resizing, a little batch script that's scheduled on the server, and then of course the web server plugin that ends up delivering the images to the different devices. Now, the plugin out of the box works with 3 resolutions. For the desktop, it has a standard width of 1024. For the tablet, it's 700 pixels. And then for the phone, it defaults to 640 pixels. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here I am on my server, and I'm in RAD, and I'm going to go ahead and show you a few things here. So my Aurora Asset Store directory, I have an images folder, and this is basically where all of my images are stored for my storefront. And you'll quickly notice it's got a bunch of images in the base directory, and it also has a desktop, phone, and tablet directory. And if I look in all of these subdirectories, like for instance advertisement, you could see I have all of my translated advertisements, and that directory in turn has a tablet, phone, and desktop subdirectories, which contain the resized images for the particular device of the original image in the root directory. Now, the configuration for Snow.io is pretty simple. I basically only changed one line in the configuration files, and that's the URL patterns. And you have to match these different patterns to how you're calling up the different files from your images folder. So if it's in CSS, or if it's right from a managed file within Management Center, you may have to do the full path like the WCS store, etc., or it could be just images or /images. The startup config I didn't really touch. It's the straight out of the box configuration. It was just copied over to the server with the server filter that comes from Trilibis. And then of course in the WebXML you have to update it with the filter code for the Snow filter. And you can see here I just copied and pasted what was in the installation documentation right into my WebXML. And then of course I went ahead and restarted the server. So let's go ahead and look at this from the runtime. So here we are. I'm in the boys pants category of my Aurora store, and what I want to look at is the path to these images. So if I go in here and I bring up the developer tools, we could see if I inspect this image, it's the base desktop version of the image. So we could see desktop clearly in the URL. If I come up here and I select like an iPad as an example and refresh, you can see now I have the tablet version, which is a smaller version. Then if I go even further and switch to like an iPhone 5, and hit refresh, you can see now the image is coming from the phone directory. So it really is that simple. There's not much to it. It installs very easily. I was up and running very quickly, and you get a very high performant web server across all of your devices. And with that, I thank you. I thank Trilibis for letting me evaluate their plugin. I think it's very cool. Go ahead and check out their site, and thank you for watching.